Okay, so this goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Be generous. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Be generous again. 1, 2, left hand up, 3, and 4. Move underneath it. No hand tuck, 2, 3, and 4. Guys, add a little turn for yourself. 1, behind the back whip, 2, 3, and 4. 5, go with her. 6, turn your back. 7 and 8, bring her to you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And from the other side, so you can see it. 1, prepper, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't forget to look at it. 6, 7. That was amazing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6. Thank you, Liz. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and share this with everybody. Okay? Okay. Woo! Okay, so we had some fun in the intermediate class, the architecture class here on Monday night. Y'all did a great job. I'm proud of y'all. That was cool. Some little things that we didn't realize were going to be such a problem, and they were like, wow, that's really different, and like challenged my brain a bit. So we ended up doing a sweetheart fold. So we did some things kind of piggybacking off of what we did in the building blocks class. So we give her a sweetheart fold, 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we picked up that other hand, which is really common. And I just ask that you gentlemen, you leaders, are very generous with your left hand. So you notice how I finished with my left hand quite a bit closer to Liz than my right. So she still gets to finish with her left side back. And then we did a second sweetheart fold right here. Same pattern, but we already had both hands. So we go 1, 2, and the left hand goes up and the right hand goes to the shoulder. Still being generous and letting the lady get to the 4 over there, giving her some extra rope on that side. And then being generous with that left hand over there. So if I just do those 2 again, starting with one hand, I do a 1, 2. I've already got this waiting. I'm generous with it. I do it again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm generous with it again. From here, we gave the lady a left to left spinning side pass, spinning left side pass. That messed us up a little bit. We've got this outside edge hand. That happens from time to time. Just realize that you can do pretty much what you want with it. So we went 1 and prepped the lady 2. So instead of keeping that, it's really common to keep this hand. It's really common to keep this hand, and we'll pick that up, and whether we went to a sweetheart or sometimes we'll do a little drape like that. And you can get away with doing this move occasionally. It's a little faux pas. It's a little old hat. But if you did something cool with it and you brought the lady over there and we were like, and we stopped and did something cool with this hand, okay, fine. But this is a little bit old hat. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's a little outdated, okay? And so when we finish with this, I'm going to give her this prep, but I'm going to let the right hand break at the body. So I go 1 and let that break at the body. From there, I pick this up and leave it up and do my drop triple 3 and I step underneath her on the 4 because I want to get close enough that I don't pull her off balance. And I want her to be able to step back and anchor. So I'm going to get close to her and drop that off behind my head. It's not really important that that goes all the way down and touches my neck. Sometimes if you keep it that long, it ends up pulling the lady off balance a bit. So if we go 1, 2, and I hold that all the way down to here, it makes her feel like she can't go back and anchor. So it's really just the thought of it, and then I just let it drop off back there behind my neck, right? So that was left hand on top, outside edge. So I go 1, 2, pick that up, 3, and step between her feet, 4, and then I turn my body to the diagonal to give her enough room to step back into anchor position on that side. From here, we did a no hand tuck. So it's just what I call it. But we do a 1, 2, 1, 2, and I keep my hand on her back for 3 and 4, and then she dances out of that. If you keep your hand on the lady's back through the 3 and getting to the 4, more than likely she's going to feel the need to go ahead and turn back to the right and do a workaround anchor. I also told you ladies in class that the guys aren't, when they do this to you, they're not ever expecting you to turn left. It just doesn't feel like turn left. And if you did, so what? Turn left, okay? Go ahead, try it out. So 1, 2, turn left. Go ahead and feel weird about it. Go ahead. I'm not saying you couldn't spin her from there, but that would be a different lead. Now that's called a no-hand free spin. But that would require a prep. So if I gave her a no-hand free spin, I'd prep her on the 2 and I'd give her a no-hand free spin. Oh, that's okay for her to turn to the left. but not so much a left side pass, turning to the left at the end. So I keep my hand on her back, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and she did that workaround anchor for the 5 and 6, okay? From here, we did a behind the back whip, 1, flipper 2, 3, straddle on the 4 like we always do. I'm lowering that hand. I open the door on 5, that's normal. She steps away on 6. Normally I straddle. Instead, I danced up here with her. Now my hand, I'm gonna do it from the other side in a second, needed to stay where it was right there on the 6. So I'm not pulling her or anything. She's planning on at this point doing a workaround anchor. And then as she goes to do that workaround, I turn my back to her and back up for 7 and make a hand change behind my back on 8. And then I brought her into a sugar tuck after that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So from this other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, I step forward on my 6. She goes to do a workaround. I do a back, 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 7 and 8. I'm trying to keep that hand really close to me when I do that. So we were here on 4. She goes 5. She steps out on 6. I leave that hand where it is when that happens, so it makes her feel like she's getting a normal workaround. And then I'm going to leave that hand where it is. So that's going to be really close to my back when I make that hand change. And then I back up and I'm making sure that I'm connected to that and that I'm not too far away that I'm pulling her out early, right? So if I got too far away, I'd be really generous with my arm until the one of the next pattern and bringing her out when I did that. So my footwork, leaders, is 1, 2, drop triple 3 and 4, open 5, step with her 6, turn your back 7, and back 8 to the end of the connection, right? Did I start that this way? 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm kind of backing over into the slot at the end of that and then bringing her into that sugar tuck. So, and ladies, your part there. 1, 2, do your switch on your 3 and 4. Do your 5, turn around 6, start your workaround anchor 7, but he goes away 8, so it makes you take an extra quarter to a half turn right there. Normally you ladies would just go 5, 6 and do a workaround 7 and 8, but he's over there. So instead of 7 and 8, you're now going 7 and 8, and then he's bringing you into your sugar tuck after that, right? So from the top this goes, I'll do it both sides. So I'm facing that wall this time, okay? Okay, so this goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, be generous. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, be generous again. 1, 2, left hand up, 3, and 4, move underneath it. No hand tuck, 2, 3, and 4. Guys, add a little turn for yourself. 1, behind the back whip, 2, 3, and 4, 5, go with her. 6, turn your back, 7 and 8, bring her to you. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And from the other side, so you can see it. 1, prepper 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't forget to look at it. 6, 7. That was amazing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 and 6. Thank you, Liz. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button and subscribe to my channel and share this with everybody. Okay? Okay.